At 1:36 a.m., a 911 operator picked up a call that should have been impossible because the woman on the line was already dead. And before you think this is just another creepy story, ask yourself this: how can someone call for help 3 days after they died? Because that's exactly what happened in Portland when dispatcher Laura Mitchell answered what seemed like a normal emergency call, only to hear a weak, shaking voice whisper, "Please help me." And when she asked for the caller's name, the woman replied, Rachel Evans, a name Laura instantly recognized because Rachel Evans had been reported dead 3 days earlier after a fire destroyed her apartment. So let me ask you, if you were that operator, would you hang up or keep listening? Because Laura didn't hang up, she stayed on the line, and what she heard next made her blood run cold. Rachel kept whispering, "He's still here," over and over again. And when Laura asked, "Who is there with you?" the line went quiet for a few seconds. Then Rachel whispered something even more disturbing, "He's listening." And right there, pause for a second, who was she talking about? Because this is where it gets strange. Rachel couldn't give her location. She said it was dark, cold, and she couldn't see anything. But she could hear footsteps, slow, heavy, moving around her. And then suddenly she started breathing faster, like someone was getting closer. And Laura tried to calm her down, asking her to stay on the line, asking her to describe anything around her. But Rachel said something that made no sense at all. She said, "I tried to leave, but I can't." And then, just as she was about to say more, the call cut off, completely silent. And here's the part that shocked everyone. When Laura checked the system, the call was traced back to Rachel Evans' phone number, the same phone that had been recovered from the burned remains of her apartment days earlier. So now the question becomes, who made that call? Because police immediately traced the signal to a remote area near Forest Park, and when officers arrived, they found Rachel's phone lying on the ground, screen cracked, still warm, but there was no Rachel, no footprints, no signs of anyone being there, just silence. And if you think that's where it ends, it gets worse. Because when investigators looked deeper into Rachel's past, they discovered she had called the police multiple times before her death, saying someone was watching her, someone was entering her apartment at night. But every time officers checked, they found nothing, no evidence, no suspect, nothing at all. And now, here's the chilling part. What if she wasn't imagining it? What if someone really was there? And if that's true, then who was with her during that 911 call? Because audio experts later confirmed something terrifying. The voice on that recording matched Rachel Evans almost perfectly, over 98% match. And yet, officially, she was already dead. So let me ask you one final question. If a dead woman calls 911 asking for help, do you believe it's a mistake or something far more dangerous? And if this story gave you chills, you need to watch the next video on your screen right now, because I'm about to show you another case where a missing person was found in a place no one ever expected. And trust me, that one is even more disturbing.